Climate change is more than just a talking point to many Gen Z and millennials. A lot of my generation care about this issue deeply, but how well do we fully understand it? Could you explain the science to someone? Do you believe the science is settled? Or is there still a legitimate debate about human contribution? What are the economic, social, and personal impacts of the policies we implement? And what is the real cost of inaction? These are some of the questions that Mathew Embry, the director and producer of Global Warning, explored in his documentary. And he's hoping to inspire creative thinking and positive action in our generation with a scholarship program called Energy Creates. This scholarship offers more than just a financial aid. It's an opportunity for Canadians between the ages of 15 and 25 to harness their creativity and inspire positive change. Here to explain more about this is Mathew Embry. Mathew, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for covering this story.
Absolutely. Well, I think we have to. Now, first of all, give me a rundown of the program. What is Energy Creates?
Yeah, so Energy Creates is a nationwide scholarship contest. And what it is we're inviting students across Canada and soon internationally to compete for a no strings attached $100,000 scholarship. And we're giving away 5 of them. So we're giving away $500,000 in scholarships for young people who want to compete.
What inspired you to set this up? How important is this program?
Yeah, so the genesis of this program is I created a documentary called Global Warning, and I created that a few years ago. And I wanted to, obviously, in creating the documentary, engage people across Canada and all over the world about the many important issues that surround the Canadian energy sector. And in particular, I wanted to engage young people to educate them about things they may not have been hearing in the mainstream media and things like that. And many years ago, when I was young, I think I was probably your age, there was a beer commercial contest that was put on by Labatt or Molson. And it was a commercial contest for young people to engage with drinking and driving. So that was the issue that those corporations put out into the world. And I entered the contest and was one of the winners. And I felt that process was, this is a long time ago, but I felt the process was really great because I could creatively engage in that conversation all across Canada. Young people could also do that by putting something into the world. And then we actually put something into the world.
How does this program tie? I'm just curious, how does it tie into the broader conversation on climate change in general?
Well, that's one of the issues that's in Global Warning. So that's one of the issues that we tackle in it. And so with this contest for young people, they get a chance to engage with these issues. So like the beer commercial contest I talked about earlier, young people get to do their own creative work to express their perspectives and thoughts on the Canadian energy sector. So they can upload a poem, a song, a short film. There's so many things they can do to win the contest. And to answer your question, one of the issues we tackle is climate change and global warming. We tackle both those things. I think it's important to make a distinction between the two.
Absolutely. And part of my curiosity, I love the documentary, and I've saying this to you off air, but a lot of people would associate this with science, not necessarily just the arts. I'm a firm believer in the arts. So why did you go about choosing the creative arts way of getting this message out?
Yeah, so I think, again, what I wanted to do is engage people. And I wanted it to be a dialogue. And so to do that, that's why we created the contest. So young people across Canada and all over the world can actually create something. So they have to, and creation is not easy. I mean, it's a very, hopefully, Socratic process where people have to critically think about the issues we're putting out there. And not only do they critically think about it, they need to manifest something into the world, something tangible, an artistic expression to reflect their thoughts. And I think that when we do that, obviously people are making art so other people can consume it. And now we have a dialogue. And we're not putting any constraints on what people can create.
Absolutely.
They can do whatever they wish.
Well, stories are a huge way to tell a message. So we'll be right back to discuss more. Thanks, Mathew.